How did the Soviet team react to the miracle on ice loss? If you're curious about how the Soviet hockey team reacted to one of the most shocking upsets in sports history, the miracle on ice, you're in the right place. Let's take a closer look at what happened from the Soviet perspective. The Soviet team, known for their exceptional skill and dominance in hockey, was considered almost invincible. When they lost to the U.S. amateur team in the 1980 Winter Olympics, it was a shockwave that resonated for beyond the ice rink. In the Soviet Union, the news of the loss was not immediately highlighted in the media. The front page of the main Soviet sports newspaper, Sovetsky Sport, on the day after the loss did not even mention the game. Instead, it focused on other topics, indicating a clear attempt to downplay the defeat. The reaction from the Soviet players and coaches was one of disappointment and frustration. Coach Viktor Tikhonov, known for his strict and demanding style, had made a critical decision during the game that many saw as a turning point. He benched the world's best goalie, Vladislav Tretiak, after the first period. This move was seen as a mistake by many, and it added to the frustration and confusion among the team. The players themselves felt the weight of the loss deeply. Slava Fetisov, the captain of the Soviet team, recalled the intense pressure and the strict regime under Tikhonov. Fetisov mentioned instances where players were not allowed to leave the team even for personal emergencies, highlighting the harsh conditions they were under. The loss to the U.S. team was a significant blow, especially given the team's expectations and the high stakes involved. In the aftermath, the Soviet media presented the loss in a way that minimized its impact. Articles in Soviet newspapers often focused on the team's overall performance in the Olympics rather than the specific loss to the U.S. team. There was a sense of sarcasm and humor in how the loss was reported, with some articles suggesting that the Soviet team had done well despite the setback. The loss also had broader implications for the Soviet hockey program. Tikhonov's coaching style, which was already controversial, came under more scrutiny. Despite his success in winning gold medals in subsequent Olympics, his methods were criticized for being overly harsh and dictatorial. In summary, the Soviet team's reaction to the miracle on ice was marked by disappointment, frustration, and a sense of being let down by their own system. The media's handling of the loss and the team's internal dynamics all contributed to a complex and multifaceted response to this historic upset.